Asheville is a really popular destination for people who are thinking about buying a second home. We've got an incredibly beautiful mountain landscape, a mild four-season climate, and a diverse and vibrant culture to boot. I'm Justin Grogan, your Asheville real estate advisor, and as a local realtor here in Western North Carolina, I work with a lot of second home buyers. And these are people who want to experience everything that our area has to offer without necessarily making a full-time move right away. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through why Asheville works so well for second home buyers, and most importantly, which areas these buyers tend to gravitate towards. Now let's start by looking at the most popular areas for second home buyers around Asheville, at least in my experience. So first up, let's look at condos in downtown Asheville. Now these put you right in the middle of the action. You're walkable to restaurants, art galleries, music venues, and the cultural scene that makes Asheville feel so special to so many people. You can drive into town, park your car, and you're instantly plugged into the energy of Asheville. Now, from a second home perspective, condos also work really well as a lock and leave option. Compared to single-family homes, there is far less exterior upkeep, and that is a huge plus when you're only here part-time. Now, of course, condos do come with some trade-offs. HOA rules and dues matter a lot, and they vary from building to building. So you're going to want to make sure that you have a clear understanding of the rules around things like rentals, pets, parking, and how the home can be used. Next up, let's look at North Asheville and Weaverville. Now these areas really appeal to second home buyers who want to be close to Asheville without being right in the middle of the action. You're generally only about 10 to 20 minutes to downtown Asheville, but the feel in these areas is much more residential, much more relaxed. North Asheville in particular is very established. Picture neighborhoods that are mature, well-kept, and designed for comfortable day-to-day living rather than short-term visits and quick stays. This area is also particularly attractive for buyers who love golf. These are some of the best courses in our region, and they're concentrated right here. I'm talking about Reams Creek in Weaverville, the Country Club of Asheville in North Asheville, and the golf course at the Grove Park Inn. Now, from a second home perspective, North Asheville and Weaverville work really well for buyers who plan to use the home more frequently or who see it potentially becoming a full-time residence down the road, which explains why pre-retirees love this part of town so much. Real quick, if this has been helpful for you so far, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date with the new content we put out every week. Next, let's take a look at Waynesville, which tends to attract second home buyers who are really prioritizing a true mountain lifestyle. Now, this is a great option for people who want a little more space, a little more privacy, and a stronger sense of being in the mountains rather than being in the city or in the suburbs. Waynesville generally offers more house and more land for your money compared to Asheville, and you're often going to find quintessential mountain homes here. Picture cabins and timber frame houses with wooded settings, long-range views, and that classic Western North Carolina feel. The pace here is a lot slower and the setting is a lot quieter, which is ideal for buyers who want to unplug and feel like they've truly gotten away. Now, you're about 30 to 40 minutes from downtown Asheville, but don't worry, Waynesville has plenty of great options for dining, shopping, and day-to-day living. Next up is Brevard, which is a great option for second home buyers who are seeking an active, outdoor-focused lifestyle. Now, Brevard is a great spot for people who want their time here in the mountains to revolve around being active and being outside, not just enjoying looking at the beautiful mountain scenery. Now, Brevard is especially well known for hiking and biking because there's easy access to Pisgah National Forest, and there's also an extensive network of bike paths and trails throughout the entire area. Now, location-wise, Brevard is a similar distance from downtown Asheville as Waynesville is, and it appeals to many of the same nature-focused buyers. The real difference here is lifestyle. Brevard is ideal for people who want to stay active and spend their time hiking, biking, and exploring the area. Now, Brevard also has a really charming, walkable downtown with lots of locally owned restaurants, shops, and community events, but the lifestyle here in Brevard is much more centered around outdoor recreation than nightlife or cultural attractions. Now that we've talked about where second home buyers tend to land, let's zoom out a little bit and let's look at why Asheville works so well for second home buyers in the first place. Now, first, Asheville offers a true four-season lifestyle because we've got a pretty generally moderate climate here, which means that people can enjoy our area all year round. Now, secondly, for many buyers, Asheville also feels like a relatively safe place to invest your money over the long term. Our region continues to see strong inbound migration, and this keeps demand high and helps support price stability. So historically, our market has performed a little bit better than national averages. And finally, Asheville's popularity as a tourist destination can give some second homeowners the flexibility to rent their home when they're not using it. Now, this can help greatly offset some of the costs of home ownership here, but it's very dependent on location, property type, and community rules. So this is best viewed as a bonus rather than the primary reason to buy here, but it can also be worth considering as you're looking at the total package. When it comes to who is typically buying second homes here, there are a couple of profiles that I see most often. The first and the biggest group is pre-retirees. And these are people who want to start putting down roots here in the mountains, but they don't quite have the flexibility to move here full-time just yet. So buying a second home allows them to establish a place here now, which means they can start making friends, get connected to the community, and ease into that transition so that when the time for retirement comes, the move here feels natural rather than like starting over from scratch. Now, another common group of buyers here is people who are looking to escape to the mountains on the weekends and the holidays to get away from the relentless heat that exists throughout so much of the Southeast. Now, as a local realtor, I have helped a lot of second home buyers turn the idea of owning a place here in the mountains into a reality. So if you've been dreaming about a second home here in Asheville, but maybe you need some guidance on how to make that happen, give me a call, shoot me a message. I'd love to help. I'm Justin Grogan, your Asheville real estate advisor. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.